If you're running a local business, you know what I'm talking about. The ground is shifting under our feet. The way we've always connected with customers is changing. And honestly, by 2026, the old playbook just isn't going to cut it. So how do you not just get by, but actually win in this new world? Let's get into it.
Yeah, there's no way to sugarcoat this. We're all feeling it. It's a tough environment. And every single decision, every dollar, every minute of your time, it all counts more than ever before. This is the new reality, especially for businesses right here in this South Bay. And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? When your customers are thinking twice about every purchase and your own budget is stretched thin, how do you make an impact? How do you forge a real connection that actually grows your business? Well, there is an answer, and it's probably not what you're expecting.
Okay, first, let's get really clear on the problem. This isn't just some vague feeling of uncertainty. The numbers, they tell a very specific story about the economic headwinds we're all sailing into.
I mean, just look at this. Job growth? Basically flat. That means leaner teams for you and tighter wallets for your customers. Rents are still incredibly high, and inflation is pushing up the cost of, well, everything. It's kind of a perfect storm of economic pressure, right?
Now, as if that wasn't enough, there's a huge cultural shift happening at the exact same time. The whole idea of media is being rewritten, and your next wave of customers, we're talking Gen Z, they process information in a completely different way.
Get a load of this number, 84%. That is a huge majority of Gen Z podcast listeners who are actively looking for podcasts that have video. This isn't just a small preference, it's a total change in how they consume content. For this generation, if they can't see you, they're just not tuning in.
So why? Why is video so non-negotiable for them? It really boils down to two things: connection and trust. Nearly half say video helps them get the real context and tone. They see your expressions, right? They feel more connected. And this is how you build what experts call a parasocial bond, that feeling that they actually know you and can trust you.
So you've got this tough economy on one hand and a new generation that absolutely demands video on the other. It feels like a trap, but this is exactly where Voxel comes into the picture. It's a solution that was literally designed for this exact moment.
This quote just nails it. Voxel isn't just another recording studio. It's a direct answer to the very specific challenges we just talked about. It's the right tool in the right place at the exact right time.
Just look at this side by side. The old way of doing things? It's a cash-burning machine. Insanely high costs, slow, complex, and you usually end up with this cold corporate feel. The Voxel model just flips that script completely. We're talking up to 80% cheaper. Instant publishing, a real, authentic vibe that builds that trust we were talking about, and a workflow that's already set up for AI.
All right, so let's connect the dots here. How does this new model specifically help you win over that video-first audience? Because it's about so much more than just pointing a camera at yourself. It's about speaking their visual language fluently. Here is the absolute key. Gen Z discovers everything in their vertical phone feeds. Your content has to be born there. It has to look and feel native. Voxel is built from the ground up for fast-paced vertical video. It's not an afterthought, it's the entire design philosophy.
And remember how critical trust is. Your environment plays a huge role in that. Voxel gets this. They're not in some sterile warehouse. They're in a historic building from 1922. It has a vibe. It has character. And believe me, that authenticity comes right through the screen, and it's exactly what this audience is looking for.
Gen Z operates at the speed of culture. A trend is massive for like 2 days, and then it's ancient history. Being able to record and publish instantly means you can jump into the conversation while it's actually happening. Think about it. If you're a realtor and interest rates drop in the morning, you can have your expert analysis in front of your clients by lunch. That's not just fast, that is a competitive weapon.
Okay, so let's boil this all down. What does this actually mean for you, the small business owner trying to make things happen? It means you now have a brand new toolkit, a whole set of strategic advantages that, until now, were pretty much out of reach. Here they are. 5 absolute game changers. Massive savings on cost, the ability to turn just 1 hour of your time into a steady stream of content, the speed to own your market, an environment perfectly tuned for modern AI, and the power to build real trust with clients before you even shake their hand.
Let's just zoom in on number 4 for a second, because this is so incredibly smart. The studios have what's called dry acoustics. What that means in plain English is the sound is ridiculously clean. No echo, no reverb.
For an AI tool, this is a dream. It means it can transcribe your video almost perfectly, instantly turning your chat into a blog post that boosts your local SEO and helps people find you on Google.
And this time collapse engine? This is for every single busy entrepreneur out there who's thinking, I just don't have time to create content every day. You come in for 1 hour, you talk about what you know best, and the system helps you slice that deep dive into dozens of short, powerful clips for social media. You get to be everywhere, every day, without the daily grind.
So, here's the bottom line. In the economy of 2026, it's not going to be the biggest company that wins. It's going to be the fastest, the smartest, and the one that connects in the most authentic way. This new model gives local businesses the power to be incredibly agile. The tools are right here. The only question left is, are you ready to use them?